Hello my crafty friends, it's Krista back from Second Chance Creation. This is a different video and I've been organising my craft room when we got back. Just getting a focus on which direction I want to go in my craft. So I'm doing a bit of destashing. And one of them is an Oriental pack. Now, yous have probably been all in the same boat as me. Then you start journaling, like I used to do the shabby chic and the horses. For those that don't know me, if you go back to my earlier videos, I used to collect horses and give them a full makeover, giving them a second chance, hence my YouTube name. And so I was collecting a lot of stuff, and of course I was inspired by a lot of crafters. So I've sort of found my way now where I want to go, and I've decided to destash a lot of my bits and pieces that I have. And I have collected a fair bit of Oriental, and I was also very fortunate enough to be gifted by a friend some original items from Japan. And it's going to, I'm not sure if I can buy this size box in the post office, but I'll try, because this box was sent to me by someone else. So I've just put it in there so that you can see, you know, like the size of it. I'm hoping I can get a box tomorrow that'll fit this beautiful book. So let's see what's in this book, and I'll just put this aside. But I've got to leave my ruler there to make sure that I'm in frame, because I'm sitting down, otherwise I'll lose my spot. I'll just have a quick look. Just bear with me. Yep. Yeah, what if I did a close-up? Just bear with me. What if I did a close-up? Maybe. Okay, we'll try that. Okay, to start with, I've got this beautiful tie, and it's got the little gold beads on here as well, gold and red. And it wasn't tied around the book originally. I just got this and I thought, oh well, that'll lend itself quite nicely. Upside down. Yes, this has a lot of pictures. It's English and Japanese, and it has a lot of pictures of historical buildings. It gives you the era. It's beautiful papers. This is really, really beautiful papers. Beautiful pictures throughout of shrines, gardens. I can't go through every page. This page here, this is the 5-storied 105-foot structure with the architecture of the first story decorated with the symbolic figures of the 12 zodiacal signs. 10 minutes walk from hotel, and I won't even pronounce the name because German, English and Japanese won't mix. So this is a postcard that was in here as well, as you can see. Okay, it's got the Japanese writing there, so that's going to be included, so I'm just going to leave that in that page so it doesn't get lost. But yes, I do believe it's 35 pages, and yes, it's absolutely beautiful. So for any junk journaler that does Oriental, this might be just up your alley. You might not want to chop it up. That's quite okay. You can do how you please to use it, okay? Now the next one is this beautiful silk scarf in the original packaging. This came from Japan, and a beautiful fan. And I know there's a few people that do alter fans as well. Got no idea what it said or how it reads, because I don't read or write Japanese. But this is absolutely beautiful. I think it's silk. It feels really, really beautiful. But yes, so this is very original. The lady, the friend that gifted this to me, the person, of course, has passed away, and she used to travel a fair bit to Japan, hence all some of these beautiful things here. So these are not op shop finds. The next thing is this beautiful tapestry runner. I'll have to go slow that you can see it. It even has the little bamboo, and the chain is all quite rusty but very sturdy. I have cleaned it up, and so you can tell the age. I do believe it could be handmade, because it does have some hand stitching there. It's backed on some probably satin. I don't think it's silk. So I'll just show you, and it's it is, I'll just give a quick rough measurement. I should know. It's 2.5 foot, I think. Yeah, about 2.5 foot. That's that. Aren't they beautiful? I mean, if you are a junk journaler and you really wanted to cut this up, which is probably sacrilege to some, you know, this would make beautiful pockets in a journal, and also it would also make a beautiful cover, part of a cover too. But you know, that's up to you. I think I've had it hanging in the room here, and it looks absolutely beautiful. So that's in there as well. And then we have, oh no, this is still, these are the 1, 2, 3, 4 items, 5 to go, one more to go. This here was also from the lady. Still in its original box. It also has very fine refillable papers. Feels like rice paper. Just have a look, make sure that you can see this. Yep. And what this is, once you take, see this, it's got a little clip, you can clip it onto a notepad or in your purse, but once you take that pen out, it opens up. And it's got a little sort of mystical mirror in there, but you've got a little notepad in there. And yes, it does work. I tried it. And I'm even going to write down the question mark. It's a pencil, not a pen. And that just winds back in so you don't break it. Put it through the little slots there. It stays closed. I mean, how cool is that? She obviously bought this back from Japan as well. And I'll tie that up later. And with that came all these chopstick bags, I suppose you could call them. But I was very tempted to keep these, but I don't do Oriental. This is where the chopstick goes in, but look at that beautiful coloured rice paper in there. Isn't that gorgeous? It's only a little strip. But these are toothpicks. I mean, how cool is that? How that was folded. And you have 5 of those that come in the box. It's 1. But don't they look just gorgeous? Just make sure that you can see them. Yep. So these are toothpicks. I have no idea what the writing means. And then we have these ones. They're not toothpicks. I tried to pull one and nearly pulled it off. And they don't have the rice paper in them, but the paper itself is quite nice. Okay. So she's obviously kept these for memory's sake. And I will tie these back up because otherwise they'll go everywhere. And there was something else that was there that she... I thought there was a couple more. I thought that was it. No. Right, this is the last bit. These are coasters. And of course they're the, what do you call them? Kimono dresses. I think that's what you call them. So there's 5 there. Aren't they gorgeous? No, there's 6 there. No, there's 5 there. Okay. And that's quite thin chipboard. They could make good tags for your Oriental journal. And then with this comes a little notebook. And these papers are really fine. Look at that. Beautiful. Also in the journal. Okay, so that was just from that one estate. These were gifted. Okay. You could probably break these up and use them as a bit of ephemera for a journal because they're a bit big. You know, they would make quite colourful embellishments. And I might just put that over here. And then I've got some stamps, clear stamps. Now these were given to me by a friend of the family who makes cards. And she was going to, you know, give them away. And she asked me, I said, yes, I'll take them. But that was a long time ago. And of course I'm not going Oriental. So, yeah, so they're the stamps that you've got there. That comes with that. And then, I reckon this is the best part. A set, the Japanese Tea Garden collection. It's stamp and border embossing folder set. So here's your stamp and this is your embossing folder. Isn't that cool? That is just awesome. Love it. This will make a beautiful tag in the Oriental journal. I think this was gifted to me by Grace from Nimble Fingers Creative Minds, but I'm not sure. And Paper Crafter, and she made these fans, but don't they look absolutely beautiful? So very dimensional. So that'll make a really cool tag, I reckon. It's beautifully crafted. Use some beautiful die cut there, little dangle, and then some flat back pearls here and there, eyelet, little flower, and a beautiful pink ribbon. And this was among whatever it was. I don't know, it might have been in this book, I can't remember, but yeah, a bit of ephemera. And then I've got all these is just a bits of cuts of cardstock, I think. These are beautiful 6x6 papers, and they've got those, what do you call them? Those water lily flowers, beautiful colours. So you get about, I can't remember now, quite a few, it's about 20 pages in that, papers. And of course, I tried my hand, this is going back probably 2 years now, tried my hand making tuck spots and envelopes, you know, for journals. Tried all different things. Just didn't grab me. So I've kept them folded, so you might want to continue. But they make quite nice little, and then I've made those funny little envelopes. Don't ask me the name. I can't remember the name of these. You probably all know the name of these. They have a special name. So this one's got a little tag. Put the tag out there. And this one is another little Oh yeah, this is a, oh yes, this gets, how did that go? I can't remember. So yeah, so that all comes with that. But they're cute, you know, like you can fold them any way you like and put them in your journal. I think this is a corner tuck. Yep. And with that you get 4 pages of this big dictionary that I've got. Turn it upside down. About Japanese literature, Japanese music, and Japan, the Sea of Jara, I think it was. So that's that. And then it's just these little scraps of bits and pieces that if people sent me in Happy Mails. Someone must have been practicing their Japanese writing. Okay, have no idea. I think this was just bits and pieces of origami paper fans, how to make your own origami paper fans. And I think I kept this because of this part here, because that'll make a really nice tag, you know. And even these you can cut out and make a beautiful tag. There is the fans, and here's some more. I found this in the thrift store. But you know, you can cut all these out and make beautiful tags out of them, or you can try making these fans. Here we go. Design your own paper fans. How cool are they? Alright. So yeah, so you know, there's plenty of unusual goodies for you to use if you were to make a journal, an Oriental journal, and but they're all the bits and pieces. So I'll be going to the post office tomorrow to find out what sort of box I can put them in, so just to keep the cost down of the shipping. And I might just tie this back up again, because otherwise. So that's that. So I hope everyone is well. I'll do that later. I've got a couple of knots in that now. I think this is just gorgeous, this. I know sometimes it's sacrilege cutting things up, I know. But then, you know, you give it a second chance, don't you? For someone else to enjoy it. Alright, so that's that done. And of course, then the next lot that's going to be going into my Etsy store are these super cute little handbag journals. And this I got inspired a long time ago by Natasha from Treasure Books. Okay. I've used a wallpaper, and the others I've used cloth. So I think there's the one that's a little bit smaller, but they come in a pack like this, pack of 4. This is one bundle, okay? And I'll give you a quick flip through. They're all are basically the same, just a little bit different. Now I've just totally, what's it, this here? No, I haven't. There we go. Okay. Yes, so very colourful, right out there, but I think they make really cool gifts. One signature, and they've all been sewn in, and I can't remember the amount of pages, but there's a lot of scribble paper in there. But it'll all be in my Etsy store. So this is wallpaper, okay, and the inside is wallpaper, and this is fabric. I just love this fabric. So various pages, altered paper clip, okay, lots of different papers. This is an envelope. So, and they're a really cool size because they fit in your bag. Just another paper clip. I think this was part of stationery, some coffee dyed papers before I went really dark. A little notepad, and I've made a little pocket on the back here, okay? And just another little scribble pad just there. So I think they are really, really cute. And they make great gifts. And this is the wallpaper one with a lot of bling. No, wrong way again, Krista. I think it goes this way, I think. Yep. Yep. Okay, so I've got to remember from the right side. Yep, okay. So this is wallpaper and fabric inside. But, you know, if you know someone that loves bling, there it is. And this is just one of those fancy envelopes that you just undo and put a note to keep. Alright. Just like that. This is wrapping paper, I do believe. Here's one of my papers that I did myself. I had a piece of music sheet and I popped over a piece of lace and then photocopied it and coffee dyed it. That's how it come out. And there's a little paper clip. Okay. Courage Strong. And this is a decoupage butterfly. And that just comes, flips out. Yeah, I think they'll make super little gifts. Lots of pages. This is a little note corner flip out. This paper is lovely. I had a big stash and I don't have any. That would have been really nice coffee dyed. It's like, it looks like handmade paper because it's got those fibres in it. It was a huge notepad. I got that about 3 years ago. And that's the last of it. Here's an envelope and I've made it so that's both sides and you can, you know, pop some receipts in. Another little clip. Yeah, so great gifts. So if you're stuck for what to give someone, you've found the one-stop shop, haven't you? These are all beautiful old buttons too. This one especially, it's a real vintagey button. And this is a fabric covered journal. Beautiful fabric, I love it. Inside is fabric as well. Yeah, we've got a nice, like a seed packet and beautiful big tag in that. Okay. If I can get that in here. Might have to give that a bit of glue. It's coming undone. Everything's melting here. It's been hot, like I said earlier. Envelope. So you can tuck. I know you can't. That's stuck together. This is writing page. And then you open this up and you've got the envelope with the correspondent paper. Very colourful. The belly band. Just a bit of webbing and some buttons. It's a little bit different to my grunge paper clip. Here is from a magazine. Another envelope, but it opens that way. And a little heart, that is. Or writing paper. Little corner tuck there. A little tuck here. Is that a tuck? No, it's not. I have to glue that. Paper clip. Little pocket here with a tag. And then a little tag just here. So I'll leave that because I've got to glue those couple of bits with some glitter glue and that won't come undone there. This is fabric. Beautiful. Love that colour. fluff. Nice little fringe. And this has got the wallpaper inside. This beautiful tag, this come off a calendar. You can still see the behind that on there. It's a little cluster. That's just stapled on there. A tag, another tag. Little fabric stapled on there. And that flips down. Little note, scrappy notepad there. And another paper clip, tuck, paper doily. It's the centre. And this is a tiny little envelope. You know, you never know when you might need to give someone a little note. Little tuck, and that's the end of that. And then on the back, just a little note, and that's the end of those. So they'll be listed in my Etsy store tomorrow. The video will go up tonight, but the store won't open till tomorrow. And so don't miss out. I think they'll make super gifts for a friend or a family, or stocking stuffer as they call them. So yeah, so that's my second last video, and then I had a request, so I'll do that as well. The next video will be the faux leather covers that I have made, and someone just wanted another rundown of how I did them, so I'll do that very quickly tonight. So until then, stay safe, stay happy. Bye for now.